sharing with you my favorite habit, the habit that I owe so much to, and the habit that I think will add a lot of value to your life if you're interested. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am financial planner Canna Campbell. So there is one habit I have in my life that I owe so much to. If I think about the things that I've been able to say that I've done and achieved and gotten through, I have to say I owe it so much to waking up early, like 5 a.m. However, this is not a habit for everyone, and this is definitely a hard habit to create, but I've been doing this pretty much for the last 9-10 years, and I absolutely love it. It's non-negotiable in my life, and I would actually say that it's kind of sacred to me, because when you wake up that early in the morning, there's no noise, there's no notifications, and it allows you this very precious moment where you can press pause and actually mentally, spiritually, and physically prepare for the day ahead, so that the day is chasing you and you're not chasing the day, which means your day just seems to run so much more calmly, smoothly, and you just have this greater sense of order and organization in your life. Now, in a chaotic world that we all live in, who doesn't want a little bit of that in their lives? So let me share with you how I've been able to build this habit and how this habit has been able to stick 9-10 years later. Number one is I leave my alarm, that is my phone, away from my bed. That way, when it goes off, it forces me to get up, walk across the room to turn it off. And hey, I'm up, I'm standing, I'm moving, I may as well keep going. The second thing that I do, and I don't always necessarily do this, but it does definitely help me get going, is I put my clothes next to my phone. That way I know exactly what I'm going to wear that day. And this is also really good to do during winter when it's really cold and the temptation to crawl back into the bed is running high. And then the third thing that I always do is I always make sure I have a list of things that I want to do that morning. That way I have instructions to follow, I have purpose, I have direction, and I really get to make the most of this very precious time before my kids wake up. The second thing that I do that really helps make this habit stick is I take a moment to really enjoy this ritual. 5 a.m. is not a punishment. It's not about, being hard on myself or aggressive. It's actually a really beautiful moment. It's where Tom and I get to have a coffee together before he goes off to work. I get to have a beautiful cuddle on the sofa with the dogs. I enjoy a financially friendly homemade coffee. I also get to look at all my goals, and I do some of my manifestation work then. It's sacred, it's really beautiful, and it's the time of the day that I really enjoy. So I have a very strong positive association and connection to waking up to 5 a.m. So for yourself, think about what benefits you could get out of your life, what value you would find in waking up at 5 a.m. and really try and connect with that so it becomes a non-negotiable in your life. Number 3, if you want to make sure that this habit sticks and really works for you and you're not a walking zombie, you've got to go to bed early. You cannot burn the candle at both ends. For me, waking up at 5 a.m. means that I have to be in bed by 9 p.m. and lights have to be off by the absolute latest 9:30. That way I get a decent amount of sleep, and by going to bed early, it means I get my best sleep in earlier on in the night. So when I do naturally wake up at 5 a.m., and I have to say I normally wake up before my alarm clock goes off, I wake up alert. I wake up feeling refreshed. I wake up feeling alive and ready to embrace the day. So make sure you're allowing yourself to go to bed early. And if you're someone who tries this and realizes you're not a morning person, or perhaps you do something very similar, but make it an evening routine where you can become a night owl when everyone's gone to sleep. There are definitely very similar benefits. Number 4, know your why. So if you really want to build up this habit of waking up early and seizing the day, you've got to understand your why. Why do you want to do this? What's so important about it? What are you looking at gaining in your life from waking up so early? You see, if you're waking up early at 5 a.m. and you don't really know why you're doing it, what you want to achieve, what you want to discover, it kind of becomes pointless, and the temptation to switch the alarm off and go to bed and back to sleep runs high, and the habit won't stick. You've got to invest some time exploring what it is that you want to achieve, why this is so important, what is it about waking up early that actually inspires you, and use that as a source of inspiration and motivation to make sure that you really do give this a really good go. Because trust me, once you get into the habit of doing this, it really is addictive. And my last piece of advice, number 5, and that is to show acknowledgement and appreciation. When you are doing this, it's really important that you take a moment to press pause and see how you're feeling. Notice the things that feel different. Notice what you're able to get through, efficiently. When you actually stop and have a look at this and acknowledge it and show appreciation, you realize how sacred, how beautiful, how special this time of the day really is. And because there are no notifications, there's no noise, there's no distractions, you're actually able to get through a large amount of work in a very short period of time. In fact, there are plenty of entrepreneurs, writers, successful business people, people who are smashing their personal and their career goals. The common theme, they wake up early. So it's really important for you to really see how special and beautiful this is have a look at what you've been able to achieve by waking up early. What are the things that you've already been able to tick off your list of things to do that day? How are you feeling energetically? How are you feeling mentally? Do you feel clean? Do you feel crisp? Do you have this incredible sense of focus and concentration? Those are the things that definitely resonate for me. And that is why waking up early is my favorite habit ever. So thank you everyone for watching today's video. Let me know what you'd like more videos about, and I promise to make them for you. And as you guys know, Sugar Mama is all about capsule wardrobe fashion, personal finances, particularly the FIRE movement, motherhood, and minimalism. So let me know what you want more content of, and I'll make sure I deliver it for you. You just have to make sure you are subscribed. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. Ciao for now.